I'm curious to see if anyone else struggles with the same thing. And I think a lot of people probably do. And it's an issue that I have had, I think, for my whole life, right? And I'm sure it's probably some medical condition that you can take pills for, or whatever. But I have to literally distract myself from getting distracted. I don't know if that makes sense, but let me explain it to you. So this was literally my whole college career. You would sit there in class, take notes, listen to the teacher, and it was so boring and so just soul sucking. Most of the stuff, right? Like there were some interesting things, but for the most part, it was just super boring. So what did we all do, right? We all had like the tablets that we took notes on. So on half the tablet, I'd be taking notes, and on the other half, I'd be on Craigslist looking for cars to flip, looking at auctions, etc., while in class. And that was like my only way of not just like falling asleep in class. And in high school, I think I was more of like a class clown. Again, same thing, just because I was so bored in the classes. Not that I was like super smart. Maybe I was super smart. I don't think I'm super smart, but I was just, I don't know. It was hard to focus on the boring stuff that we were getting taught, right? So anyway, I'm still that way. And I had to do, and I've had to do in the past, all these different courses and classes to get different certifications or get different licenses or whatever I need for my business, right? And a lot of these licenses are stuff that I've already been doing, and it's already kind of second nature, right? So not that I pretty much like already know it essentially, right? But you have to sit in these stupid classes and courses, and right, there's a reason behind them, right? Because you don't want these people that have these licenses and all this stuff to have them without knowing all this stuff. But this last one I was doing, I'd sit here at this island in my kitchen and be like in pain with how bored I was, and how awful this thing was, right? Because it's a 60-hour thing. And then I started like tinkering with something, and I was like, oh, I can like do this thing with my hand while still writing notes and paying attention to this boring ass course. So my solution was, bear with me, we bought a big ass Lego, and I literally built this while doing my course. And if you're like, well, Tio, you can't multitask, you can't do any of that stuff, every single one, there's like practice tests after every 30-minute session. I have gotten every single question right on all of those. So I don't know if I just figured out some like world revolutionary things that I'm gonna write books on and speak on stages about. Probably not, but I have figured out, for me, the way I learn is I can't sit there and like literally try to learn something. I won't be able to do it. My brain's just like, this is boring, I'm out, right? But if I sit here putting something together with my hands, doing something with my hands to like keep my body engaged in some sort of activity, and I apply my brain power to focusing on what I should be doing, that really works for me. So I don't know if it works for anyone else. I don't know if anyone else has any other tricks or tips or whatever, other than just like taking drugs. Well, whatever, medicine, which is drugs. But for me, I found that out and it really helps. So I built that car and I'm like halfway through the course. So I bought another one to do the same thing with, because it literally worked. Like I just found like the magical thing, right? And I don't do this when I'm actually like have important meetings or something. It's just when I'm doing this like boring, monotonous, just essentially doing the whole college thing where you just do something to get a paper and say, look, I did it, to be able to get something, right? So this is what I'm doing to get this license that I'm working on now. But anyway, drop a comment below and let me know if you kind of have to like occupy your hands or occupy yourself if it's like doodling on the paper or drawing something while you're paying attention. I was curious to see like what other people do. This has actually really worked out for me, and I'm kind of happy. Not that I really have to do a lot of these, but when I do, it's kind of fun doing it. So anyway, if you would also like to build one of these big ass Lego cars, let me know and I can send you a link to it, because they are a lot of fun, and I'm actually being productive while doing it. So it's like two birds with one stone. And now I have I don't even know where I'm gonna put it, because I don't know if you can tell, but this boy's big. Like, it's like a 10th scale deal. And look, hold on. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Hold on, where's the thing? Bam! What just happened? Look at that. Can you do it backwards too? I think you can. Bam! Just killing the game, right? And we got it's pretty sweet. I like cars a lot, so what can you say? Anyway, drop a comment and let me know if you have any hacks or tricks to do this, and it's a pretty cool little model, so have a good one.